I wanted to walk you through the Robo Litter Box 3. Now I'm going to be walking you through, as my cat's about to use it, all the components of this litter box and the goods and the bad of using it. Now this is actually perfect timing because it looks like we're going to get a live demo of how the litter box is used. Now I want to start off with one of the negatives. As you can see with how big the opening is, it's easy for cats to kick out some of the litter. So I do notice a little bit of litter on the floor around it every once in a while. So I just put down a few mats and that allows me to easily clean it up when it's done. Now this litter box essentially rotates, keeping all of the litter inside, but all of the big chunks go down inside of a small slot inside. And I'll show you where that is. It's bagged, so it's easy to remove and it keeps everything clean the whole time. Now, there's multiple sensors in this machine, so when your cat is done using it, that tells the litter box that it is now time to rotate and that it is time to clean itself. And we're gonna watch that cycle pretty soon here, it looks like. Now, one of the things I love about this litter box is the app. So there's actually a dedicated app that tells you when the litter box is full. It tells you when it needs to be changed. You can actually get it to cycle directly on your phone, so you get it to cycle itself. It also tells you all of the history of when it's been used and what time your cats are using it. So you know your cats are using their litter box. You also reset the gauge when you're done cleaning it. That way the sensors, again, know that it is time to put this back down to 0% full. And I'll show you what the drawer looks like in a few seconds once we're done seeing the cycle right away. Okay, so now that my cat is done using it, it will basically read that it is time to empty. So in a few seconds, we're gonna see that cycle start. Now, one cycle takes roughly 90 seconds to complete before the litter box can be used again. Now, one of the cool parts is you can actually set this to night mode, so it won't cycle until later on in the day once its nighttime is over, basically. And there's also a built-in LED as well. So here we go with the cycle. You can see my cat's kind of curious, but she'll usually leave it alone once it gets going. I find the cats don't jump in. And the machine also has an auto stop, telling the machine to stop if the cats get too close to it while it's rotating. But so far, I've found it perfectly safe, and there's really nothing dangerous that your cat can get caught on. So now while it's rotating, you're gonna see all the litter being trapped, and you can see those bigger chunks being caught on that mesh. That way they can't go through. But now as the machine starts to rotate, you see a hidden compartment popping up there and all of those chunks falling through into that hidden compartment. And now once it's done rotating all the way and it's sure all those chunks are in there, it will now rotate back the other way, essentially putting your litter back in the initial position. Now, I will say you have to clean this dome around every 2 months because it does get a little dirty, but you can actually pop the dome directly out of the housing, go clean it really quickly in like a bathtub or outside, and you'll be good to go. So now we're gonna see the litter start to rotate back inside. Okay, so now you can see everything is set how it was back at the beginning, and you are now ready for next time your cat goes to the washroom. Now, in order to access the drawer, we just have to open up the bottom portion here. I want to show you the drawer really quickly. So this is where you're going to change your litter out of. You just open that up, and inside is actually a bag with a box. You just pull that bag out when you're ready, and that's pretty much it. So right now, I would say this is around, I could probably leave this another day, day and a half. I have found with 2 cats, around every 4 days you have to change it. And there's a lot of different size bags you could probably use inside of it, but they do also offer bags as well on the side. So that's the Litter Robot 3. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.